Can Vegeta say the N-word? This is an important discussion we need to have in today's society. It is predetermined that Goku can say the N-word. He is a certified hood classic. But Vegeta, he's part of the elite, part of the bourgeoisie.
He don't mingle with the commoners that live in the streets.
Literally was royalty and then married into riches.
Can't get enough of that money, bro.
However, he's still the same race as Goku. So, and he Monkey Man. So let's come to the conclusion. I say he can because eventually, he got humble.
He's not mingling with the commoners. He's basically a blood brother to Goku.
Yeah. Even if he couldn't, Goku would give him his N-word pass out of kindness.
Goku's like, hey Vegeta, do you want to say the N-word? Hey Vegeta!
Ugh, Kakarot.
Vegeta, do it! As loud as you can, Vegeta! You can, on me! Oh, fuck. Well, we've settled it then. He can say the N-word, and we can bring it up with the others.
Yes.
I guess.
If they have anything important to discuss.
Yeah. How was your Christmas break? How's it been for the past,
I spent Christmas at my home. And 2 hours at my cousin's.
Yeah.
That was my Christmas day. Then it was a big thing on Boxing Day at my other cousin's. That was a cool thing.
Mm-hmm.
And then Christmas just sort of ended. The biggest thing that happened is I got a new phone, and I also have an Obama book.
Wait, is that the one where you put on your story? Or...
Yes.
Why'd you get an Obama book? Who gave it to you?
My dad likes Obama, bro.
Listen, son, I really look up to this man, and I think you should too. Here's a book that's putting aside all the killings and murders he's basically committed by ordering drone strikes on millions of innocent orphans in Islamic territory. Oh yeah, it goes into depth of 9/11 conspiracy theories. Saying. Well, how's your phone?
My phone is an Oppo X2 Lite, and it is PogChamp.
Yeah, you really like it? You like the Android Oppo shit?
Yeah.
That's good. I'm still happy with my iPhone 8. It works, and that's good. But look, you can emulate things now, and that's cool. You can emulate shit on your phone, Zach.
So cool, so cool.
So rad. I got a few things. I got a new headset that will probably in the order sucks.
Crackly.
Yeah. I got a new monitor, which means that I'm not going to be leaning over a goddamn Wacom tablet every time I want to, watch things, and it's high definition, so that porn, you're going to see a woman's titties in fucking 4K.
Oh, Mega Mind.
Yeah, and in general, it just helps to tidy up my desk because it means there's more ground room there. But things really did happen on Boxing Day. We went out camping on my property. Not on my property, but on the farm that we have. We go down to a creek, we set shit up. My uncle comes down, he gives us some sausages and bread and shit, and we have dinner and all that. It's all fun and games. It's all good. Wake up, I make some exquisite bangers and mash for breakfast. I mean, this was shit, bro. And I see my auntie and my cousin from the other night driving down here, and we're like, "Oh hi," normal greetings and stuff. They just turned to us and said, "So Grandpa had a heart attack," and he just did. Man's had a heart attack on Boxing Day. He got up, sat in his chair, read the news for like 15 minutes, got back up, said, "Dearie, my chest, it hurts."
Then he went, "Oy vey," and died.
Like, no! Let that breakfast! He could have very well died in the middle of consuming his porridge. He could have.
Honey, this porridge, it smells like toast.
Yeah. He's all good now, but he just straight up had a heart attack on like Boxing Day, and instead of going straight to the hospital, his wife ordered him to eat breakfast first. So that was an interesting set of events.
Yes.
Fucking. What were some of the ideas and suggestions that we put up?
Why is it there are several more manga that take direct inspiration from Bleach, Jujutsu Kaisen, Demon Slayer, Chainsaw Man, etc., than the other series that make up the big three, Naruto and One Piece? This sort of like idea of an organization of secretive hunters hunting demons is for some reason pretty popular compared to like I guess like an army setting, I guess. The military is just ninja, or like a grand adventure spanning like a giant world.
Yeah. What I reckon is because Bleach kind of dipped off and imploded, it leaves an area in that genre to be filled. So you have all sorts of different stories coming in and giving their own thing. While with One Piece, the way that One Piece is made kind of covers a lot of ground for a Grand Adventures series, which can, I guess, if someone wanted to try and make their own, they would have to morph it in such a way where it would be completely different to One Piece, where if they tried to go for just like just another adventure series, people could see it as bland or contrasting to One Piece. Because with the Demon Association sort of shit, you can do that in all sorts of ways. You have demons coming from all different types of areas of the world. You've seen Japanese.
One thing I like to say is that Jujutsu Kaisen and Chainsaw Man have the exact same concept where a demon is born from the fear of humans have of that thing.
Oh yeah.
Like in Chainsaw Man, like spoilers I guess, the main villain for most of the series is something called the Gun Devil.
Yeah.
If you fear gun, it gets strong.
Damn. I've been meaning to read Chainsaw Man, but yeah, I think because they saw that Bleach was in the big three, and especially the first couple of arcs of Bleach were considered really good.
Right.
Yeah.
Something happened. Don't worry.
Tell me when I can continue.
You may continue. It was a short venture.
Like, Bleach, the first couple of arcs were considered really good. They were considered basically masterpieces, and then it dipped off. And so that, as I said, that leaves a hole. And demons as a concept come from all sorts of different time periods and different areas of the world. So you could really experiment. You have, Japanese demons, Demon Slayer and such. You have some, I'm guessing some series going into maybe some Catholicism, shit like that. And just in general, there are a wide variety of demons and different ideas you could take from demons, like with Jujutsu Kaisen, where it's like, oh yeah, straight up natural disasters are terrifying. So you got this fucking volcano dude. And then also
you have a trio of natural disaster people.
Yeah, but I only know them. earthquake, fucking landslide looking ass tree dude, and what's the other one?
I think his name was like Dagon or something. Yeah, the volcano guy, Jogo, represents the fear of the land.
Yeah,
The tree dude represents the fear of like nature itself.
yeah.
Dagon represents the fear of the ocean. And then, are you up to Mahito?
No, I just got past Junpei.
Junpei.
Junpei's arc with the idea of being shunned and having just a terrible life, being super unfortunate in the way that he
Wait,
just
do you mean the
embodies
guy
hatred.
who like has like his eye covered with emo hair?
Yeah, and he goes
Yeah,
cigarette burn.
yeah. The main villain of that is Mahito.
Oh yeah, okay,
Handsy Man. That's Mahito. He is the fear of other humans.
yeah. That I just think there are a lot of different basically there's just a spot left there, and you can do a lot of things with demons. I guess with Naruto and an entire army setting, it is kind of being filled as well by things like Attack on Titan, where you just follow this group of people in the military. So I guess you could argue that that spot's kind of being taken over, but also it's like Naruto, I'd imagine, is still pretty big as a series. People are still delving into it, and newer people are going into it since it was, or it still may be, the most popular series in the West, or the most talked about. That's kind
You
of
act
my thing.
like Dragon Ball isn't far surpassing Naruto,
I don't
even
know,
in the
man.
West.
Yeah, but like,
It is like a huge
is
margin.
Dragon Ball military, bro? Do they go out and be like, collective?
No, it's just like some dudes.
Yeah, it's some boys. Dragon Ball is far. It's
Dudes
much
and
more
men's
reaching.
and men's
That's
and
true.
dudes.
I didn't think about that. Uh, but that's my view on it. What about you?
I definitely think some of it comes from that Bleach was an interesting concept that sort of fell short while One Piece is a strong concept with a strong execution, and Naruto is like a bad concept with a good like first execution, and then it was like
Yeah, first execution was Naruto, and then Shippuden was.
Naruto Shippuden was a wet fart on the trousers of Naruto.
Yeah, didn't they like mess up the world building by taking away the like hand signals for a majority of the attacks and shit like that?
Yeah, there are no longer any hand signs except for like essentially yeah, at the end of Shippuden, because obviously no one cares about spoilers for that series, they break a genjutsu, and that is the last time hand signs are ever used.
Damn, they just break their world building by being like, oh yeah, now people are powerful and also hand signs are no longer needed and shit like that. Talking about Dragon Ball, I just got up to Tournament of Power, and I also bought Dragon Ball Super Broly for $12 at a Big W that was closing down.
It's free on Netflix, you fool.
I know it's free on Netflix, but I like physical copies, and I was just being like, I want the Blu-ray. Blu-ray's cool. Here's my take on the Tournament of Power at the moment. I'm not actually up to the full Tournament of Power. Last episode, they were like, we're going to revive Frieza. But from the fights that I've seen so far, and especially with the expose, I feel like the choreography in those fights are better than some of the others, excluding Hit's fight and Vegeta's fight against the small Saiyan man.
Kappa.
Yeah. Of course, the two movies have amazing choreography, but in the span of the third saga of Dragon Ball Super onwards, I feel Battle of fucking Tournament of Power, from what I've seen, has just more fun choreography, excluding those two battles. Yeah. And what are your thoughts on that? Am I retarded or?
You're on a pretty good line of that.
Yeah.
Because generally, the Tournament of Power, it's one of those. It's sort of weird to talk about without spoilers,
Yeah.
but I think overall it's the best arc in Super.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it is. A.
You know what I dislike how they're like, oh yeah, the Pride Troopers is a kind of big organization that's really powerful and cool, and then we just get Diet Super Speed Beerus that's Australian, and it just became Diet Ginyu
Wait, how is
Force.
he Australian?
He has like I feel like he has an Australian
Are
accent.
you watching the dub?
Yeah, I am.
That's a Texan accent.
But
Anytime I look at him, I feel like I need a rape whistle.
but it's like, oh wow, the Pride Troopers, they're this amazing group. That's so cool. And then there's like 4 members. There's not like an entire Ginyu force. There's not like a little crew of them. There's just 4 members. Like,
There's 10 members, but only 4 are memorable. Wait, no, only 3 are memorable.
like you have,
Dispo, Topo, and Jiren. That's
well,
it.
from what I've seen, you have the Colonel that's just kind of there, and he doesn't even feel like he's part of the Force. You have Topper, big arm man, basically Ginyu, but I think worse. That's at least how I'm feeling it. Because Ginyu is a kind of fun character. Ginyu is fun. And then
Ginyu.
Topper's you just die at Ginyu without the purple bro. You have fucking Speedy McGee, who, yeah, I don't like him. And then you have Jiren, whose reveal I thought was cool. I liked Jiren's reveal, how it just showed him meditating and then just boom. Oh, that was cool. I like that. But yeah, fuck the Pride Troopers. Kinda dumb.
Perhaps.
Also, is it Caulifla or Kale that's the Broly of their universe?
Kale.
Kale.
Kale plus Khalifa. It's Kafla.
Yeah. Caulifla's I from what I've seen, I like her as a character.
I don't.
Kinda yeah, well from what I've seen very little. But
No, I've hated her since her introduction.
really? Why?
I despise.
You just find her annoying?
Yes.
Okay, yeah. I don't really like how it's just like, oh, tingly feeling in your back, go Super Saiyan now. I think that's kind of dumb.
It's not kinda dumb, it's retarded.
Well, yeah, it's like, oh yeah, by the way, instead of going through like emotional trauma or having some bullshit thing where it's like your sperm goes Super Saiyan, we're just gonna give you this feeling that you need to achieve to unlock it. And it's like, this universe is meant to be near exact same to Universe 7, besides certain things. And from the certain things that we've seen, it's like, no, Super Saiyan should kind of still work the same. And we've seen
But
that
it
it
doesn't.
does. With the first instance, we saw that it does, and then it just doesn't. Yeah, it's dumb and stupid. Yeah.
Caulifla and Kale are fucking broads.
I'd fucking rail them, bro.
That just reminded me of the message I sent you on Sunday.
Yeah, the one about where I'm up to Fishman Island, and I'm like, bro, you get a body pillow this moment, and you're like,
You'd
I
fuck
would
this
fuck
mermaid.
it so hard and so much that it would be able to stand.
The exact thing was, you'd fuck this mermaid, you show Madame Charlet,
Yeah.
and then it's me like 3 hours later, I'd buy a body pillow of her and fuck it so often that it could stand on its own.
Anyway, let me get the actual message up because I was staring at it earlier. Yeah.
I spelled buy wrong. Fuck.
Yeah. I love the scene in Jujutsu Kaisen where it's just it's Gojo putting his hand up to Jogo, whatever the fuck, Sensei, man, and he's like, "This is infinity."
Yeah, and then they hold hands, and the volcano man gets punched in the fucking stomach.
Yeah, and I from what I've seen, I like Jujutsu Kaisen. I really like it. It's just fun, and yeah, but Dragon Ball Super, it's very much a flawed series. I found the rest of the Goku Blank arc after Trunks' big fight to just be boring, and they could have just ended it there, but they didn't. They were just like, let's drag this out as much as we can, and I wanted to sleep during it. I wanted to just skip the entire thing, but I just didn't because I'm like, oh, this has to be important at some point.
My life be like.
Yeah. I thought. Even though Goku. You fucking ape. Even though Goku Black is a cliche concept, I kind of liked the idea. I kind of liked the execution of it. Where it's just like, I showed up to your house and straight up killed your family.
Your family is dead, get fucked, hell.
Yeah, I liked it, and I liked the idea of Zamasu turning evil. And then we have 3 different battles where they lose, have to go back, take an episode in between, go back, fight, and then lose. And it was infuriating because
I sent you something on Instagram that you might like.
dragged it along.
I love that shit. Kitten, mute yourself. Daddy's about to say something racist.
I love the idea of the picture of you in a fedora and you're just sitting there and someone puts a text bubble over it. It's like, kitten, to himself. I want you to do that. It's fun and funny. What do you think of the Goku Black Hole?
Pretty good first half. Vegito was kinda cool.
Yeah.
But, you know what they say, fuck them kids. Also, for some reason, that, like, entire universe, timeline, whatever the fuck you want to call it, just gets erased, and Mai and Trunks are the last 2 surviving people.
Yeah, that was dumb.
Also, Mai is like 70 years old in this timeline.
Yeah. Literally.
She was an adult by the time Goku was around. Like kid Goku was around at age like 10, 8.
Yeah.
And now, like, Trunks is 30 when Goku was like... Yeah. She's into Fuda. Wait, no, Shoda, that's it. She's like Videl.
No, Videl is Shotokan. That's what I mean about dragging it out. It was just like the end of it by killing him. But do you everything has to die and you gotta restart it. All of this stuff that didn't need to happen. And it's annoying. One thing I do like is very close to my favorite character in Super. Vegeta has just turned back to this brooding.
Wait, what character? I was looking at memes. Looking at memes.
Yeah.
I'm having a stroke.
I, I think Android 17 is a cool character.
Why does it smell like toast? Why is my phone ringing? What is this? My phone is vibrating out of nothing, out of the void.
You have no luck with phones, I guess. Like, damn, my phone's slowing down. Time to finish. Oh shit.
Why do you vibrate, piece of device? What notifications have you for me on this fine day? Nothing? That's what I thought, bitch. Go on.
I think Android 17 is a cool character. I like that they bring him back. Oh yeah, he did back Goku and all that shit. And now he wants to save nature, save everything he can. And then there's just space poachers. And I just dislike that.
We are here to get that space coochie. We are here to poach that space coochie.
I was sitting on a couch at my auntie's place, just watching Dragon Ball while playing Final Fantasy VII, and I was astounded. They were like, oh yeah, space potions, I guess. Why? We don't need them specifically at this moment. Stop. You could just have like. You didn't even get a fire. You could just done something else. But no, space potions. Oh no. I found that kind of dumb. Like this. Dragon Ball Super is very good. I gotta finish it, and I gotta watch early, and then I gotta read it. What have you read Dragon Ball Super? The recent saga?
I have indeed read the entire Moro saga.
What are your thoughts on it? Just tell me, spoiler free, what are your thoughts?
Uh, yeah. Those are my thoughts.
It's just,
Yeah.
okay.
I actually for so long I thought it was background noise, so it probably just cut out, didn't
Yeah,
it?
it did. Sometimes I'm watching Dragon Ball and I think to myself, why am I doing this? And I noticed that Tien is kind of disliked by the writers. But
What a twist! Ah, fuck Tien. I'm a kick Tien's ass. I'm gonna take a pin and pop his shoulder. It's gonna deflate.
they need to fight his shoulders, bro.
Yeah.
At least One Piece is still fun. Yeah.
Yeah. It recently hit chapter 1,000.
Yeah, but that means also that I am over halfway. Oh, my ears. But I'm happy. I'm at 6:15. I wish Frankie kept his pompadour. I don't know. Frankie scares me now.
Just wait for Dressrosa.
Does his design get any better or any worse?
Look, that is for the culture to say and for you to shut up and listen, bitch.
I still think his design is good. It's just he bold now. That scares me. He bold except for when he isn't.
I'm gonna be real, I do prefer his old design because he didn't look like he was pulled from a fucking Lego set.
Yeah. The arms are unnerving. I don't really like the arms.
Yeah, that is the Lego set shit. He is a Lego man. He is the man who fell into Lego River City. Fuck! I messed it up.
Lego River City. But
A man has fallen for a man. Gay.
his design is just so much better I don't know why. Okay.
Yeah, because sometimes his hands are too huge to, I don't know, finger himself.
Back himself off.
Think he still has a dick? Think he has a robo dick? Actually, he does, doesn't he?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, no, we see it at the end of the Water 7 saga where Robin crushes his nuts.
Yeah, but also you gotta remember his entire front side got blown up.
Apparently his nuts didn't.
No, I mean like when they got separated, his entire front just disappeared. Vanished.
Well, we don't know that.
Well, I see, but we do, because we have a shot of him full body.
Did you find the deformed dick on the ground? I didn't think so.
Penis, it survived.
Yeah. Did you know that? I'm gonna keep that to myself.
No, come on.
No, fuck you.
Yes, come on.
Did you know that Buggy can just, on command, just pull off his dick?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
Very good sword fight to the max. They like shoots like a lightsaber, bro. He just whip it out.
Like a lightsaber, motherfucker.
It just floats to his hand.
To his body, everything is a lightsaber. Anything can cut him.
Man's a lightsaber, bro. Fucking. So, at the moment where I'm at in Island, Sanji fucking dies. Everyone holds everyone hostage.
Oh wait, you mean Sanji's nose has exploded from being mega horny?
Yeah. Like, everyone holds everyone hostage. Chopper became a kung fu master. I got past the part where, from the first ever issue of Shonen Jump that I read, in 2000, that I got, which was the 2012 edition, he picks up the princess by having Shaka roll her, and then he just rides it out. That's fun. Yeah. But, not gonna lie, I do real Robin Nami. Ultimate sex appeal.
I'd fuck the giant mermaid woman.
I'm gonna look back at ideas and suggestions.
You could fucking crawl on that bitch.
You go inside of her, full body, bro.
You could literally, you could literally fuck the womb.
You could spelunk the womb, bro. Crawl all around it, man.
Advantages and disadvantages of Sakuga in the current anime industry. I want to have an actual talk to people. Why Cyberpunk was destined to fail? I'll talk about that right now.
Yeah.
Motherfucker, that was planned for 2013. That was the year the consoles released, like PS4 and Xbox One.
But it didn't.
Yeah, it was. Well, it was in development at that stage.
Yeah.
Understand that is 7 years. Like Cyberpunk was not.
Technology goes by quick, bro.
No. Cyberpunk wasn't even designed for a solid state drive. Those entered the market in 2015.
Damn.
It is. They kept on trying to upgrade it. They could have made it like a really cool swan song for the PS4 and later move it onto the PS5, like a few years later. But no, they fucking had to put on the PS5 to start with, which just fucked over the PS4 and Xbox One version, and has caused it to just be the buggiest shit ever. Like, this is my philosophy. When a game gets delayed 5 times,
Yeah.
it's done. The game is done. It is dead.
What about Metroid Prime 4? It's been delayed
Mother...
twice.
That is twice. That is not 5 times. That is not 5 times where they've gone, oh, the game's gonna release here. Sorry, we are adding more content. Someone need to have reeled them in
Yeah.
Like, whoever it was that wanted more and more should have been reeled in and just slapped on the face like 18 times and said, you monkey man, you fool, you patronage fuck.
Yeah.
And just continued slapping.
I think, yes, they kept on trying to upgrade it, which means they had more and more progress to do, which was a big problem with them. But also, overhype really killed the game when it came out.
No, game was fucked. No matter how much hype that game was going to be shat on because its expectations were so high, placed by its fucking self.
Yeah, stuff.
You hear a game, it's 7 years in the making.
It's going.
Little did you know, it was a fucking design hell.
Yeah.
Man, fuck Cyberpunk. Me and my homies hate Cyberpunk.
Apparently,
Unfinished mess.
apparently
And you had 7 years. Fuck whoever agreed to that.
Yeah. Apparently, though, it runs really well on like PC.
It can run really well on 390 Ti, most powerful graphics engine.
Yeah, I realize.
i90.
I'm just saying, bro.
Solid state drive of 3 terabytes, two number 9s, a number 9 large, which totals up to fucking your mortgage.
Bullshit.
Yeah, pay off this house mortgage for this single PC to play this single mediocre game. Get fucked.
Yeah. Here's the
God.
thing that recently happened, and by recently I mean basically 5 hours ago. Call
The
Me
Pope
Carson.
Oh.
Call Me Carson is
Said the
being
N-word?
alleged to be a pedophile.
What?
Hold
the phone.
Look it up, bro. Basically, his friends Travis and another guy, they talked about how one time, like February last year, Carson called them up and he explained to them that he was sexting underage fans. And so allegations have been set in where it's like, oh, Call Me Carson's a pedophile.
It's apparently from Kate and Fitz.
Is it?
Yeah.
Because I know that,
Wait,
and some
that's
other
4
guy
hours ago.
went on Drama Alert and talked about it. They're like, oh yeah, Call Me Carson called me and told me that he was sexting underage fans.
Hold on.
At least that's what I saw, because a couple of videos and allegations, bring up the Drama Alert interview with Traves and this other guy.
Okay. Fuck me. The same thing happened. The same thing happened to Pyro, and screenshots were released, and it's gonna be proven that it's bullshit. I can guarantee you that.
Yeah.
That is what is gonna happen, 100%. Because it's just gonna be, I don't know what it is about like being in quarantine that has made people just want to scream at each other for no reason. But it's so weird. It's going to happen where it's the same thing. It's just going to be like he was either doing a bit. Wait, actually, how long ago was this? It would be 1 year ago. Says 17. Carson. Are people actually retarded? This girl says she was groomed at 17. And she says this year she's 19. But obviously her birthday hasn't come around yet. Carson recently said he was 20. So that means there was only a 2-year age gap.
Yeah.
Hold on, Call Me Carson age. Yeah, age 21 years. Or 21 years, so 20. A 3-year age difference.
Yeah.
Why are people saying it like that is like actually horrible? people are literally just looking, saying he groomed a minor. And then just saying... That is retarded. That is actually retarded.
Allegations?
Yes! Okay. Carson can literally say that happened, but I was 20 at the time. Wait, hold on. When are these dated to? No, he was 19 when these happened. That's either the 3rd of the 4th or the 4th of the 3rd. So yeah, that is a 2-year age difference. And people are getting are shitting the brick.
Yeah. I mean, I just thought I'd bring it up because I know that you're a Carson fan. And I was just like, oh, okay, whatever. World goes round. It's probably not true.
Apparently what Travis and Noah said was that Carson admitted to it. So obviously, at least he and his friends think it's not a big deal that a 19-year-old was quote unquote sexting a 17-year-old. There was a that same age difference was between fucking Joel and his, I think, second girlfriend. The person James is now dating.
Oh, yeah.
I can't remember her name, and I don't want to give her the respect of acknowledging it.
Alright.
But if people are getting their shits bricked with like people with a 2-year age difference speaking, god damn.
Was Joker one of Carson's editors?
I think at one point, yes.
Okay, because he tweeted an hour ago, "Fuck anybody defending this sort of shitty predatory behavior from Carson or any other online content creator." And then he's done other things.
Hold on, I'm gonna quickly look up.
Carson's trending at the moment.
I'm only getting fits and shit.
I can send you the tweets through Instagram.
No, I am looking at Joko right now.
Yeah, absolutely gross messages confirming that this is true.
That's a blurry screenshot. I do not trust that.
Right there. Oh, there's all the stuff. Very bottom. This tweet. Shit is. I figure guys will be seeing this sooner or later, but yeah.
Okay, so I have just looked into it a bit more.
Yeah.
Apparently, Carson has admitted to exchanging nudes with a 17-year-old while he was 19.
Okay.
I'm gonna be honest. I have talked about this with some of my friends. I still don't give a shit. That is a 2-year age difference. Like, obviously there's going to be a problem when like an 18-year-old trading nudes with a 49-year-old is more legal than people with a 2-year age gap.
Yeah.
Legally, those people can have sex but not exchange nudes. In most countries. Well, most Western countries. Yeah. I personally do not see a problem. Unless it was something like 16, 15.
I mean...
So I'm gonna hold reservations until more information comes out. But currently it seems like Carson was a 19-year-old.
Yeah.
So 19, 17, I straight up don't give a shit.
I haven't really thought into it myself. So that might be something I gotta think. Because the age of consent in Australia is 16 years old.
It's 16, yeah.
Yeah.
But I think we also have laws that limit, that say that there's a certain age gap that must be enforced with people who are minors but are above the age of consent. Like
Really?
16-year-olds can't have sex with 20-year-olds, but 17-year-olds can, but they can't have sex with 21-year-olds.
Okay, yeah. So
I
basically,
think.
it's like 1 up during the
Mm.
1 year up. Yeah, fucking. Oh my god.
What? No.
I.
It's 3 years. That is your profile picture. I mean, if anyone getting their fucking panties in a twist by two what are still teenagers, and fuck me, dude.
Hmm.
I'd almost understand if it was like Carson had like 1 million subscribers and he was doing this to a fan, but that was before he blew up with SMP Live.
Yeah.
So he might have had 1 million at best, but he probably had a fewer. Hold on.
I'm pretty sure he blew up just before SMP Live because he was doing a lot of Discord shit
He was, but that didn't blow up the same.
as SMP Live.
Yeah. YouTube analytics. So what I'm looking for is April of last year.
From what I'm seeing, a lot of Carson's friends are just turning and like becoming. They're aggressing at him. They're be like, bro, the fuck, like 24 frames of Nick. But look at Slimesicle.
I can't get anything about him. So this thing says he was only gaining. By the time of those, he was only gaining 1,000 subscribers a month.
Yeah. Okay.
Because he started the SMP in April, but didn't post a video until May. And he started blowing up to 7,000 in May. And then June is when it became consistent.
Yeah.
It's 2 years. Obviously, if there's other shit, that's a different situation, but it's a 2-year gap. I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
Obviously, there are going to be people like, it's a minor, it doesn't matter, but dude, there are literal minors who have done far worse things, and everyone is like, wow, I simply don't give a shit.
Yeah. I don't necessarily like to take sides with something until I'm certain with it, but
the information that has been
opinions.
presented to me currently, which is actually quite a bit,
Yeah.
leads me to believe that Carson is indeed in the right.
Yeah.
And obviously, if people are like, oh, well, this is an entire situation of people look at the law and not the situation.
Yeah.
The situation is that two teenagers, one who was 2 years older than the other, exchanged nudes. They are simply looking at... Because obviously when you read famous YouTuber who is an adult traded nudes with a minor, you're going to think, oh my god, that's horrific. But then...
But if you look at it from just like,
you look about it at 17, 19.
17, 19. Yeah. As I don't know, man, bro.
I think maybe...
Head empty.
Similar to the pirate situation, it is maybe not something you should do, but it's not something that you should be like...
It's
like, be cancelled for.
Would you say it's like holding a glass of water in public, where it's not something you should do well, it's not something you should do, or you'd look weird for doing it, but it's not illegal.
What?
Don't worry about it.
That is so confusing. You could have just said like, oh, two 15-year-olds having sex. Like, technically that's under the age of consent. But honestly, who gives a shit? Are you going to call the police on two 15-year-olds for both consenting to sex?
Yeah, okay.
Are they going to go to their parents to sign a consent form for sex?
Hey, yo, mom, I wanna rail this girl. Here, have this form. It's an entire. I spent 3 days writing this like 4-page consent form.
No,
Which has
no,
details.
not even fuck rail.
Yeah. I used the most posh language. I even put in certain styles from the Kama Sutra that we would be using. Please read through it and sign at the bottom and tick the boxes of in what way you would like your daughter to be railed.
To be DD, and I mean destroyed.
Well, you see here, I have these lists, and you gotta tick these. It's like freestyle, Facebook, what else?
Alright then. I believe we've come to a natural conclusion of fuck that bullshit.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a 17 and 19-year-old. When you explain the situation like that, it just simply is not bad.
Yeah.
If people are weirded out by it and don't want to subscribe to him or watch him, go ahead, I guess.
I mean, that's their morality.
And it at least seems that in some way he understands that it wasn't the best action and he probably should have simply avoided talking to this person.
Yeah.
Like, obviously, once again, something that I would not do, but it's not something that I would hate someone for doing.
Yeah, okay.
Like, calling a pizza place and saying, like threatening them with a super vague threat. Like saying, like calling a pizza place saying, April 10th, 11:40 p.m. and then hanging up. I wouldn't do that. And I would not advise people to do that. But I wouldn't hate someone for doing it. As that's a bad example.
I sent you something.
On what?
On Instagram.
Oh. Okay then. Alright.
That's what I was laughing at. Sorry, what? I forget what happened on April 10th, 11:40 p.m.
No, it's just a vague threat. Don't worry about it.
No, tell me, bro.
It's a vague threat. I just made up a date and time.
You know, I thought about
April 10th. Hold on. Did something happen on?
Okay, so I looked it up, and things that happened on April 10th was the leader of Mexico was ambushed and shot to death in the Mexican Revolution. China ping pong diplomacy. United Kingdom Titanic sets sail. The Great Gatsby in the USA. Adolf Hitler is beaten by Paul von Hindenburg for the German presidency. And Britain war in Absiana. Whatever. I was thinking to myself on Christmas Day, when I had one of those Christmas cards, I was like, what if I walked into an airport with this? And I popped it. Just walked up to customs and I have a gun. And then just drove my hands away from either end of the cracker.
Oh, what? I zoned out. All I heard was Pop do that to the TSA, was it?
Yeah, no. So you know how you get those Christmas crackers? The shit's at a dinner table. Zach, are you okay?
I'm seeing shit about the fucking controversy still.
Oh, yeah. I'm interested on everyone's thoughts on it.
I feel like it's gonna end up into a situation where at the end people are actually going to hear, like, they're going to hear 1719.
Yeah.
But you give that to someone without context, they
They'll
will
probably
be
just be like,
fine.
oh, whatever.
They'll say, "Oh, I'm not sure I completely agree with that," and be like, "Oh yeah, this person did it like, 2 years ago. This 19-year-old sexted and shared nudes with a 17-year-old, but now they regret it." Explain the situation like that, and it's fine. But because it's Carson and he's internet famous, and no one is just looking at the context. They're looking at Carson as he exists today,
Yeah.
and saying that man traded nudes with a minor, not 19-year-old Carson, the current Carson who regrets that decision.
Yeah.
Cause fucking
Shit's whack.
the thing is though, I can guarantee you, Carson's gonna make a response, explain himself, and everyone's gonna be on his side again.
Yeah. I guess also part of the response at the moment where people are like, oh, it's gross, it's disgusting, I can't look, is because he's such a beloved figure, and people like the idea of a beloved figure having
Oh,
two different sides.
That fucking happened with Dream, where he got cancelled for
The cheating? The
no,
PC crash?
no. He got cancelled for watching the Belle Delphine Paul video in a Discord call with the boys.
Really?
Yes. Well, they tried to cancel him, but that is something that, given the money, I absolutely would do.
Bro, let's not forget your tweet about Belle Delphine.
yeah, let's fucking go.
Wait, I wanna bring it up because I cackled. That gave me a chuckle when you did
I
it.
got fucking scammed, bro.
Do you want to read the tweet? You want to read that shit, or do you want me to? Because I have it up
Sure.
right now.
I also have it up right now.
You go ahead.
So I
from your
tweet,
voice.
let's fucking go. And it says entertainment trending, Belle Delphine.
Yeah.
And my reply to that was, why is the first thing I see not her, OnlyFans, but a bunch of dreams, tans, being angry the dude is a fucking adult. I just got scammed out of that Belle Delphine porn for a bunch of mentally ill tweens. God damn it. And it's an image of some German puppet claymation kid screaming.
I love that because it took such a turn from like, yes, finally, it's like a 3-act story of tragedy. It is a Shakespearean tale. Straight up. And I love it for that.
I was fondled by hope. It was snatched away by despair, and I fell into an anger. Truly, a story to rival Shakespeare.
Yeah. I'm also looking at I'm just scrolling through this. I just see I threw a bagel at a group of callous individuals.
I thought of that while on the treadmill, and I was like, bro, I gotta tweet that.
Shit, bro. Do you just think of I want to shitpost on Twitter, but I continuously have that thought of my work when I go for an interview or something, they're gonna go through my social medias and they're gonna see this.
I ain't linking this.
Yeah.
This ain't got my name attached to it. They ain't gonna find this. God damn.
Yeah, I know, but like, I remember at school they were like, oh yeah, when you go for a job interview, one of them will ask for you to hand them your phone, and they'll look through your social media, and they'll see what you post and what you look at and stuff.
I'll say, hey, nah.
Isn't that like kind of a breach of privacy? Or
Yo,
no?
if I don't get the job for that, I'm gonna say, lick my nuts, bitch.
Yeah.
I'll just throw some tomatoes at him. Fuck you and your kids.
I mean, a lot of things that people follow just for jokes are pretty whack, yo.
I mean, I followed Donald Trump for a while, then he started ranting about COVID, and it was just not funny.
Damn.
They see that, and it's like, you're following Trump? It's like, I also follow Bernie Sanders. But okay, retard. Okay, retard. Yeah. Nah, I ain't handing them that. I'll just say, sorry, don't got my phone on me.
You like throw it out the window and you're like, I don't got my phone on me, B.
Well, you see, I would hand you my phone, but it's got a passcode, and I can't just be giving that out,
When you go to a job interview, is just have like one of your pockets just full of coins. And if they ask you for your phone, just be like, listen, man, I don't got no phone. I go over to that Telstra phone booth and I call my parents using cash. They come pick me up.
No. Just get something with deep pockets and just start rustling through the money and like empty your pockets, so just all the coins fall out, and you just go to the floor and start picking them like,
Yo!
just grab like. Just grab like 2 handfuls and run out the door. Imagine you're in a waiting room for a job, and you just see like, hey, and just a man running with like quarters falling behind him, just sprints out the door.
Like, no, it's only like 5 cents. So they're like the tiniest things. So they're just continuously slipping out of his palms. So there's just a trail of like 5 cents.
A trail of breadcrumbs.
Yeah, basically.
Imagine how powerful that would be if you just saw him run out into the street and he just got hit by a car and like spent 80 feet.
I'd fucking scream, bro. That shit scared me.
That would be fucking amazing. Just sprinting and then just dunk as 5-cent coins scatter the air and blot the sun. I shall blot out the sun with my 5-cent coins.
That's some evil villain shit.
My plan for world domination: get a guy with a bunch of 5 cents in his pocket and blot out the
Literally
sun.
make it so that you launch them so high and far that it blocks out the sun for like years. Crops recede into the ground. They don't even grow.
New definition of make it rain. What a glorious sight that would be. Equal parts hope and equal parts existential dread, and a man flying through the air, surrounded by his net worth.
It's like, no, it does some anime shit as well, where it's in like slow motion and his eyes are covered by the shadow of the coins when they first disperse.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Bruh.
Ugh.
If that happened this year, I don't care if like Coronavirus 2 comes out, that would be a good year. If I just saw that in person while going to an interview.
You'd be ready to die. You'd be
Bro,
like...
my life's complete. I just saw a man. The man was God, met God, and fought God all in the same time. And he lost all of it. He is no longer anything.
Yeah.
At one point he had everything, and now he's lost it all. He knows despair.
Yeah. Jesus Christ.
just like a still image of him flying through the air surrounded by coins, just like impact font, just on the top, despair.
Yeah.
Despair bottom text.
Fuck.
Fuck.
Oh, that's amazing, bro.
All this spawned off Call Me Carson getting cancelled for being a 19-year-old.
Yeah.
God.
Holy shit. We've done our time. I think we'll end it here. I think now's a good
Oh,
point.
I think there's actually something else in
Yeah.
pod ideas and suggestions I wanted to talk about.
Alright, let's go. Do it.
What 2021 anime are you most excited for? We can reuse this again because I want the power system one to be for everyone. But
Yep.
in the incoming 2021, out of all the confirmed anime coming this season, which are you most excited for? This can include season 2s, 3s, 4s, 5s, whatever the fuck, originals, or just whatever the fuck. Maybe it's your period blood. Who knows? I don't care. I won't judge. I will.
I just got to look at a list because a lot of the anime that I'm watching or have been watching, they've already finished.
I'm sorry, what?
Like I'm.
What you put in links I have just discovered.
Wait, what do you
Why the Indian far right love Israel.
mean? I'm excited for Evangelion 3.0 plus 1.0.
Isn't that just 4.0?
God damn it.
God, I hate that fucking...
What?
I hate that series.
Yeah.
Hideo Kojima's gonna die.
Yo, when Hideo Kojima dies, that's the day that I will truly shed a tear.
Wait.
You good? I don't really see. I see. I have a. Okay. Fuck. I don't really see anything, at least in this wiki, of like anything that I'm excited for, that I have any emotional connection to. What about you?
Okay, broad.
God damn it. What are you excited for?
I am very much excited for that Records of Ragnarok anime. That is going to be hype. That shit is going to actually break the internet.
Yeah? You think? Everyone's gonna go apeshit?
It deserves to. It is that good.
Beastars season 2 is coming out.
Again, I don't see anything
I'm
wrong
excited
with
for
that.
that.
That's 2 years. You're
I would
Fucking
like...
Critical Pog!
What?
15 and 17.
What?
The Lord Critical, he agrees with me.
Yes!
Pog! Jesus has spoken. Drama alert finished, as it should have been when he said, "Alex, you fucking nit." I'll never get over the fact that he did that and he's just still here.
Yeah?
That is so much power. Nothing can kill him except for Ethan Klein going after his popcorn sponsor.
Okay, so for me, from what I'm looking at right now for
Like a
2021
fucking roach.
winter, is Beastars season 2,
Hype.
World Trigger second season. I've read a bit of World Trigger and I would like to watch it.
I'm probably gonna start reading that, why not?
Yeah, like I read it when Shonen Jump magazine was still a thing. Granted, I got thrown into the midst of it and I had no idea what was happening, but seemed pretty cool.
Wait, fuck, I had a bit planned out for this since yesterday.
And you just forgot it?
Oh, I remember. It's gonna be the end bit.
Yeah.
I just remembered it. Now go on.
Yeah. Other than that, I guess I'll watch Ragnarok because you've been fucking hyping it up so much that I'm like, sure.
One thing I'm sad about is that it is like at best it's gonna do 3 fights
Yeah.
because it's one of those series that releases monthly.
Oh yeah. So
and
it'll.
the fights are like 8 chapters long, and one of the fights has an 81 page long chapter.
Jesus Christ.
So that fight just cannot be met, and the worst part is, I'm pretty sure that's the third fight.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, cause it goes Lubu, Adam, him.
Well,
I hope that's like at least 36 episodes.
shit.
Because if it's not well, then again, some of the pages are like that.
Yeah.
I know, but it is like a tournament arc, the anime, but very good.
Yeah. I guess I'll try and find a way to watch Jujutsu Kaisen. I want to start watching Attack on Titan as well, and that's all I can really think of. Let me just look at my anime lab at the moment, see what's going on there. What about you?
Basically
Oh, I just got
everything
some
I've
here.
already said and you've said.
Yeah.
Um,
I have something to rant about. I have something that makes me upset. So,
sure, go on.
there's
Go off,
this
King.
there's this series called Charlotte, and my sister she got it on DVD because she's a fucking teen that likes everything with a female protagonist in it. Not that there's anything wrong with that, might I add.
There is.
But Charlotte is this show about kids with powers and weird shit. I'm gonna spoil this because I don't like it. Charlotte went from 0 to 100 in what I felt was a very problematic way. I can't even describe or comprehend the last half of season 2. It starts off as just this thing where
So what is Charlotte? I have no context for this.
Charlotte's an anime where like these superpowers are happening to kids and teenagers, and this band of school people, there's a school club, they gotta go out and they gotta tell the guys with powers, oi, come and enroll at our school, because you guys are technically meant to be underground, and if anyone finds you, they will literally enslave you and hunt you down and probably kill you. And it starts off with our main character, or like the first main character we meet, having the ability to take over someone's mind and use whatever their abilities are for like 5 seconds. And it's like, oh, cool, that's a balanced power. Then we meet another person who can make themselves invisible, but only to one person. Someone who can like teleport, but they can't control how far or how fast they teleport. Someone who has a split personality, which has fire powers.
That's a bit lame compared to the others.
And then it's like, the first season, it's like, oh, cool, this deals with things like depression and self-doubt and all that. This is fine. This is an okay show. The writing's a bit but whatever. And then it's just like, oh, yeah, the guy that can take over people's bodies for like 5 seconds? Yeah, now he just steals people's powers, and he has this job to go and just steal everyone's powers. Also, there's a continuous time loop where people die, and this person's been going through time so much that their eyes have actually started to break. And it hits you so hard out of left field.
What?
That it breaks the show.
I was focusing on what you were saying, and I have no idea what's happening now.
That's the problem. Like, so many things just get shown out of nowhere, and there aren't any implications before the second season. It's like the first season is literally the intro, and then the second season is a rush mid and end that comes out of left field and has nothing to do with the show. And at the end of it, the guy that steals people's powers took everyone's powers, and now he's a cripple and doesn't have any memories. And
what? What? I thought it was like breaking his eyes.
It's like someone else was breaking their eyes to go back in time to stop things from happening, who's apparently his brother that we didn't know of.
Wait, he has a brother?
Yeah, it's like because at the end of season 1, it deals with depression because his younger sister dies because her power she couldn't control it and she crushed herself under a building after losing control. And it's like, yeah, that makes sense. People don't find out their powers until it just happens. And then it just turns into something that it doesn't feel like it should be. And I'm perfectly fine with people coming at me and telling me, you should rewatch Charlotte, it's a good show and all that. I don't feel it is. I don't feel I should give it a go again because it'll make me go to sleep. Not from how boring it is. Some parts can be boring, but quite a few of the fights are fun. Just from the way that it breaks itself.
You know what isn't boring?
What?
Chainsaw Man. I have no clue what was going on in that series. I don't know if I enjoyed myself, but I sure as heck. I think I've said this before, but I might not have.
You haven't, no.
Chainsaw Man has very high highs, very low lows.
And he gets horny for a Christmas tree.
What?
I don't know. I thought you said that at some point.
Hold on. I'll go to anime just to see what I actually said about it.
I don't know if you said it there, but I remember seeing a message from you where it's like, bro, this guy gets horny for something.
Yeah, what I said was, so I turned the page and a shark is now simping for the Chainsaw Man.
Yeah, okay.
Also, my first message was the main character of Chainsaw Man is very relatable because he too is uber horny for any available putang.
Yeah. Chainsaw Man is a manga that I've been meaning to read. I have it on my list, but I just haven't read it for some reason. I was just like,
yeah.
Nah. But
Thing is,
I really
it is like it's halfway between really good and really bad, but it certainly is not average.
Yeah. And in that way, it's not boring either.
It is not boring. Because you are either super engaged with the characters and the things that happen to them, or you think it's so bonkers, ridiculous, and stupid that you just want to laugh at it. It is at no point boring, so I can't really give it... It's not average, because it's just not your average show. As the only image presented to you of it is a bunch of astronauts with their
legs.
Yes.
On the moon. Which has grass.
I think it having grass might be a little indicator that it isn't the fucking moon. It's far worse, trust me.
Okay.
Yeah. At this point in my experiences with Chainsaw Man, I'd recommend reading it.
Yeah.
And I say this that I recommend reading it. I do not recommend the series, I recommend reading it.
Yeah.
If you know what I'm saying.
I think I do.
What I'm saying is, you I don't know how to, my man.
It's just something you have to experience.
It is like cocaine, but without the addiction afterwards. It is just the rush and the things that happen in that rush.
Yeah. Is it finished? Is Chainsaw Man finished?
I don't know.
Because I thought I saw that.
It hasn't got a new chapter since like the 11th of December or something. But
Pretty recent.
It says like the end of chapter 97, which is the last one. It says end of Act 1. And there's sort of like, at least in this point in the series, no more real enemies to fight against.
Yeah. That's fair. Oh, no, December 14th was chapter 97.
Yeah, 3 days off.
And the description is, broke young man plus chainsaw dog demon equal chainsaw man. That's
yes. They get fucking chopped up by a zombie mafia. Don't just zombie mafia
Zombie
chops up
master.
broke man.
Epic.
Mafia.
Mafia master, mafia man. Go.
Yakuza. Zombie Yakuza.
Yes. On a different note, I love the buggy ball scene at Impel Down, where he shoots it at someone and they just deflect it. And I sent it to the Discord where I was like, because when you close your eyes and it's the fucking picture.
Does it almost feel like you're not retarded at all? Wayo, ayo, wayo, ayo.
Yeah, I think we'll end it here then. So, yeah. Pull your shit, Zach. Do something. I don't know. Make the fun.
Okay, I'm about to slap the goofy out of you.